It's been 5 years. Let's party. Hey everyone, welcome to the last mystery box of 2024, and can you believe it? It has been 5 years. I cannot believe it, and I just want to start off first by saying thank you so much for loving the mystery box. As long as you guys keep loving it, I will keep doing it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for making it such a great success. Now, if you're new to the mystery box, here's what's going down. This month's host is Shannon at the Cozy Christmas Cottage. She's come up with some stipulations for items that we had to send to another YouTuber. So let's take a look at what Shannon wanted us to do. Items 1 through 6 could be sender's choice. We had to send a light bulb, some wrapping paper. For the challenge items, one had to be an ornament and the other had to be using the box that our items came in. So the twist for this month actually has two. The first twist that Shannon came up with was we have to use a candle in one of our DIYs. It's to kind of help celebrate 5 years of the mystery box challenge. The other twist is my annual random act of kindness. I asked everyone to participate in this, and I will share later on what I chose to do for my random act of kindness. Now, who did I send my box to? Well, I sent it to Shannon at the Cozy Christmas Cottage, and I got my box from Natalie at Designed to the Nines. So let's check out what Natalie sent me. I opened the box. I have not peeked yet. Don't forget that there will be a playlist linked down below in the description box that will take you in order of all of the videos. And don't forget that you can vote until next Friday, December 13th for your favorites. So let's check out what Natalie sent. There is a note here on top. It says, "Dear Courtney, thank you for inviting me to participate in the Mystery Box Challenge. It is always a fun challenge and a good way to stretch the limits of your creativity. The polka dot scarf contains a gift for you and hopefully makes up for the challenge items. Natalie." All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, so we've got our wrapping, oh, buffalo plaid wrapping paper, super cute, red and black. All right. We've got a string of LED lights. Not bad. Ooh, this is nice. A little wood box. That's really cute. Oh wait, is this the lid for it? Hold on. Wait a minute. Does this go together? I think it, oh, it goes together. I think, yeah, I think it goes together. How cute is that? It's got like this little beading trim. Okay, love this. So cute. This is great. Ooh, got some metal tags. Love, laughter, and happily ever after sign. Good little sign base there. We've got ourselves a LED battery operated candle. Some nice wood coasters. Love, love, love. Oh no. Okay, so she sent me a legit light bulb. Oh wow, okay. A real light bulb. I don't know why I was hoping maybe for a light bulb ornament. Okay, I have an idea for this though, so yes. All right, and then the scarf. How cute is this? How cute is this? Let's see what's inside here. It's a little gift for me. All right. Oh, Aaliyah, it's one of her things. Oh. Are these her cool safety glasses? Oh my gosh, please tell me this. They are! Oh my gosh, yes, 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 yes. Aw, thanks, Natalie. That's so sweet. Y'all, these are so stinking cute. You've got to be cute when you use power tools. Look. Okay, hold on here. Let me open it. So stinking cute. It's got this cute little polka dot trim on the side. Y'all, come on. How cute. Definitely got to get you a pair. Oh my gosh, so cute. Thank you, Natalie. That was so sweet. Love, love, love. And how cute is this packaging? Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. I love your drill. Use it all the time. So if you're looking for a good drill, definitely need to check it out. I'll link it down below. All right, on to the challenge items. So one of the challenges was we do have to use the shipping box. So that's challenge item. And then an ornament is our second challenge item. This scarf is so stinking cute. Okay, I love that. Am I supposed to craft with this? I hope not. I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. Let's check the ornament. Please be easy. Oh, yes. Okay. I can do with that. Natalie was very, very nice. All right, so I've got myself this pretty like kind of white iridescent ornament to work with as my challenge item. The box, I've got this stuff. So I will think on this for a few days and it'll be a few seconds your time. Let's get crafting. For this project, I will be using this sign and I will be working in the twist, which is to use a candle in a DIY. So the first step here was I took some brown wax and I painted the sides and the front portion of it, the part that says love, whatever the words are on there at the moment I can't think of. It doesn't need to be painted brown, but I wanted to get the other portions that would be showing painted with this brown wax, and I did go for full coverage. Once the brown wax is completely dry, I grab my tea light candle and I put a layer of wax all over the part that I painted with the brown wax. Now, this is my technique that I use to get a very authentic chippy look. So if you've been with me for a while, you've seen me use this technique. If you're new, in my opinion, I like this look. I feel like this is just such a better way to get a really good distressed look because it actually gives off the illusion of layers of paint being chipped away versus just brushing on paint. Now, I do distress with just brushing on paint and that's totally fine. But if you want a very authentic look, try this technique if you haven't tried it before. So once the wax is on there and I've gotten off all the little loose pieces, I'm going to take my white paint and do a full coat coverage on top of that. Now I want to let this dry, but not completely. I want to let it dry, I would say probably 90% where it's maybe slightly tacky. Now just keep in mind that whatever your base coat color is, so for me it's this brown, that's the color that's going to be shown through. So whatever, I guess, distressed look you want. If you wanted red to be showing through, you could do many different things, especially at Christmas time. You could do green. So that's your base coat. And then of course you pick your top coat. Here is where the magic happens. You want to take some type of scraper and now you just start scraping away at your piece. I usually like to hit the edges and I kind of just go in light-handed at first and then I go in and just kind of scrape it up till I like how it looks. Again, you are going to get the illusion of several layers of paint being chipped off by doing this technique. So now what's going to go on this top part, I love the movie White Christmas, so I found a graphic and created a printable. I added some things to it. You can grab this free printable along with the other ones you see in today's video down below in the description box along with all the supplies, so just check down there. So all I'm going to do is just measure so I can get this sized correctly. To get my printable attached, I'm just going to use a glue stick. I did print it out on white cardstock so that it would be a little sturdier, and I'm just going to attach it with a regular Elmer's glue stick. And then once that was attached, it was perfectly fine as is. Of course, I went through the motion of, do I add a bow? I had some blue feathers from a previous White Christmas DIY that I had done. So I messed around with some ideas, and in the end, I just decided to leave it plain, and I absolutely love how this turned out. I'll be working with these Dollar Tree metal tags for this project. So taking one of the tags and taking off that twine, I'm going to cover the tag on both sides with some scrapbook paper. I have this pack of scrapbook paper that I got from Hobby Lobby. On one side, I'm going to do a polka dot pattern. On the other side, I'm going to do some Santa heads, and I'm going to get those attached just with a regular glue stick. I also have this pack of keys that I bought on Amazon, and what I ended up doing with the key was I did rub some Rub and Buff on there just to kind of give it a little bit more of a, I don't know, goldish look. And now I've got another printable for you. So this is Santa's Magic Key. I'm sure many of you have seen these DIYs, but I thought it would be fun to make one. So I created a printable. I'm going to trim around my little text portion of my printable and attach that to my tag with a glue stick. Then just using my awl, I'm going to poke the hole at the top and feed some chiffon ribbon in that I got from Amazon as well. And of course, add my key to it, and that's it. This is a very simple, easy DIY. You can definitely leave this set out on a tray or maybe hang it on your door. So many options. It's also a great little filler that you could put in with maybe a gift that you're giving to a hostess or something like that. Here is an easy makeover for a candle. So this is one of those Dollar Tree candles, and all I'm going to do for this is you just need paint markers. That's it. That's all I needed. So I started by taking a green paint marker and sketching out some trees. I did 3 going down, and then 2, and then 3 and 2, and I kept going around until I got it all covered. Then taking a gold paint pen, I just did a little dot above each tree to kind of represent the star. And I also decided at the very top of the candle to take my gold paint marker and just kind of brush some gold up there. And that's it. That's all I did to this candle. Another option is if you don't have paint markers, you could do some rub-on transfers just to dress up a candle. It's an easy way to get themed candles for not very much money. I absolutely love this box. I wanted to leave it natural, but I was like, okay, I've got to do something to it. So I decided to kind of take the minimal approach to it. And for the wooden bead kind of trim around it, I took some red metallic paint and I painted those with the paint. Then I decided, all right, instead of adding vinyl to it or painting the box, because I really did like the natural look, I'm going to wood burn. So I wanted to make this a Christmas Eve box. So I created a design in CRICUT Design Space. You can grab it down below if you'd like. And I used stencil vinyl to cut it out on my CRICUT machine. Then I took the vinyl, applied it to the lid, and then I grabbed my torch paste. You guys have seen me do this a bazillion million times. You just spread a very thin layer of torch paste, let it dry for at least 3 minutes. I pulled off my stencil design, and then using my high heat gun, I started to hit that torch paste until it wood burned into the box. And I wanted, again, to try to keep this as natural as possible. So that's all I did. But you certainly could do some wood burning around the sides of this. It'd be cute if you did like a stamp from the North Pole. You could do something like that. And then for the inside, I wanted to add a little something in there. So I did take a piece of scrapbook paper, trim it down, put a little bit of a Elmer's glue stick on the back of it just to tack it in there. And then that's it. This is my Christmas Eve box. You can fill it with so many options. Let me show you what I put in mine. For the wrapping paper, this was the hardest thing for me to work with. Like I I was going to show y'all a couple of fun ways to wrap gifts, but I'm doing that in my Christmas extravaganza video that's coming up in 2 weeks. And so I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. So here is just an idea for you. This is probably an idea that maybe if you're having a holiday party, or maybe you have somewhere in your house where you just need a little bit of decor, all you need is wrapping paper and different sizes of canvases from Dollar Tree. And one thing you can do is wrap it up like a present, and then you could hang it on a wall. That's easy. Set it on your mantle. Very easy. Another thing you could use these for is fake presents under a tree. If you need to fill out the space under there, wrap these up. A third option is to get the larger canvases and kind of use it like a serving tray. Obviously, you're not going to want to put anything super heavy on there, but maybe you're having a Rudolph themed party. You could get some Rudolph wrapping paper and just theme out the whole thing. So my suggestion for wrapping paper is just going to be to grab some canvases and use it in one of those ways to decorate your home. Let's turn these plain wooden coasters into a cute Christmas coaster. So I started by taking some white chalk paint and I painted each of these 4 coasters with full coverage of that paint. Next step is to grab a fun Christmas napkin. I like the size of the beverage napkins because you can trim them down and they pretty much fit these coasters pretty well. So I got these from World Market, in case you're wondering. And what you want to do is trim around your image, and you want to peel all of the layers of the napkin until it's just one very thin layer of the napkin left. The next step is to take some Mod Podge and paint it on the top of your coasters and then let it dry completely. Once it's dry, I'm going to take my piece of napkin, set it on top, and then take a Teflon sheet, or you could use parchment paper, and my mini heat press on the lowest setting, and I'm going to press down on there. It does not take long to activate that Mod Podge. I mean, it is just a couple of seconds. That's all you need. And I just really like using this technique because it really makes the napkin just completely blend in with the coaster that you can't even tell it's been decoupaged on top of the coaster. Then, of course, you will need to seal over the top of this. You could use Mod Podge, a very light coat if you want to. I prefer to use spray sealers. I just feel like it doesn't bubble up my napkin as much. I just do light sweeping strokes, and now you've got yourself a cute set of Christmas coasters. I'll be using the battery operated lights for this project, but to start off, I've got some of these styrofoam cones and some plastic. You could use saran wrap here. What you want to do is wrap your styrofoam cone with that plastic. Then take some water and some Mod Podge. I'm using Sparkle Mod Podge, and you want to do a 1-to-1 ratio and mix it up. I'm going to take that green twine, dip it in my Mod Podge mixture, and squeeze out the extra. Then I'm just going to start wrapping it around my cone until I like how it covered. I don't want full coverage because I will be working lights underneath these, and I want the lights to be able to shine through. So I'll continue to do this for my other 2 trees as well. Once the trees have firmed up, I'm going to pull them off the cones and get the plastic out of there so that the inside can also dry really, really well. For the base that I'm going to be using to display these trees, it's just a wooden round from Dollar Tree. I'm going to paint it with some white paint, and then shout out to Natalie's Drill. I'm going to drill a hole because I'm going to feed my lights up through the bottom. Once I drill my hole, I am going to go in and use some glitter. So I take some Mod Podge, put a little bit of that on my white plaque, and sprinkle some white glitter on there. And then I'm going to be ready to attach my trees to the base. I took the lights that Natalie gave me, fed them through the hole, and counted how many there were so that I knew how many to put within each of my little trees. And these trees are going to sit so close together that it will cover up the little wire that is touching the plaque. Once I figured out where they needed to go, I did tack them down with a little bit of hot glue so that they would stay in place. And then my final touch was just to take these little gold star beads that I got from Dollar Tree and hot glue one of those to each of the top of the trees. And now my little Christmas sparkly winter wonderland display is ready to go. Before we head into the challenge item DIYs, it's time for my random act of kindness. So for this year, I created this free printable that you can grab down below, printed it on some cardstock and cut it out. Then taking some of these treat bags that I bought in a huge pack on Amazon last year, I took some money and stuck them inside the treat bags and then stapled these cards to those bags. The idea is to scatter these around some store, and I felt like for this year you'd get most bang for your buck if I went to Dollar Tree. So I headed there. I wanted to get there right when they opened because I knew they wouldn't be crowded and I would be able to move around the store without running into people. I also was very mindful of what sections of Dollar Tree that I placed these in. I put it in the baby section, the toy section, the grocery section, and of course I had to hit the crafting section. So I hope that this blesses someone in a positive way. On to the challenge item, ornament. So I decided I want to turn this into a wishing ornament. So the first thing I did was I wanted to add a little sparkle to it. So I took some Mod Podge and painted a little bit at the top, just kind of swirly whirly around the top, and added some glitter to give it a little sparkle. Then the ornament topper, I did paint with some metallic gold paint. While that is all drying, here's how this works. I made this wishing printable. Again, you can grab it down below. And it's little strips of paper, and everyone in your family can make a wish for 2025. And what you want to do is you want to just roll it up and stick it inside of your ornament. Then when December of 2025 comes, hang the ornament on the tree, and on December 31st, or you could even do January 1st, you can either bust open the ornament, or if you can snap it apart and pull the papers out easily, you can do that as well. And you can see if your wishes for 2025 have come true. So once the papers were trimmed, I just wrote a wish and tucked it in the ornament. To finish it off, I had one of these gold tassels that I used as the hanger for the ornament, and that's it. This is my 2025 wishing ornament. I'll be using the light bulb and the other challenge item part of my shipping box for this project. So I grabbed the light bulb. I thought I was going to paint with some gold paint by hand, but then I decided to take it outside and spray paint the tip of the light bulb with gold, and then I spritzed the glass. I wasn't going for full coverage, but I just kind of wanted it to have a gold glow. While the light bulb was drying, I grabbed my cardboard box that all my stuff came in, and I have this free printable that I made. Of course, you guys can grab it. This is going to be a Light of Friendship bulb, and I cut a piece of the cardboard to be a backer for my tag. Once I trimmed down the cardboard tag and got my printable attached just using a glue stick, I pulled out my hot fix tool and some jewels, and I decided to add some jewels around the little tag, and I just applied those. And then on the bulb, I decided to do some gold gemstones just kind of around the top portion, and I just applied those as well. I attached the tag around the light bulb, and then at the very top, I just took my awl and poked a hole, then took an eye hook and screwed that in and used another one of those little gold tassels. I have a ton of those from my kids' graduations parties. I've ordered a huge pack from Amazon, so that's why I have so many of these. But I used another one of those gold tassels as the hanger for the ornament, and now this is ready to be gifted to a friend. And can you believe it? That wraps year 5 of the Mystery Box Challenge. Let me know down below which one of my projects was your favorite. Also, let me know what would you have done with those challenge items, a round ornament as well as a cardboard box. And you know what, for fun, what would you have done with the wrapping paper that's something totally different and new? That was probably my hardest item to come up with something original for. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to check out the whole mystery box playlist and you can vote on all the good things. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.